Hello, lovely ladies. I haven't made you a video in a while, and so I thought I would today because today was actually a pretty interesting day for me. Um, yeah. So I went out to lunch with my mother and my grandmother, and that's always fun. Both are lovely people. I love them both to pieces, but when they get together and food is involved, it's usually pretty uncomfortable. Today was no exception. Um, Sorry, my cat's just like laying there staring at me. I don't know if you guys can see this. Yeah. Anyway, so he, they were just doing lots of body bashing, and my mother's like, "Oh, I couldn't eat another bite." And so my grandma, who hasn't even had surgery, like throws down her food, and she's like, "I know, I'm so full." I'm like, "Grandma, finish your friggin' hot dog." And here I am. I finished my entire hot dog. We went out for hot dogs, by the way. Yeah, I finished the entire thing, and I was like, "Yay, I finished the whole thing. I'm so proud of myself." And they both look at me like, "Well, you know," and I'm just like, seriously, guys? Like, seriously, I'm just trying to enjoy hot dogs. Like, why you gotta ruin this for me? And so that was weird. And then, like, they went in my mom's van and I went in my car. And after my mom drops my grandma off at her house, she calls me on the phone. I'm driving back to my house, and she calls me on the phone, and it's like, "Hey, so I noticed you've been struggling with carbs lately." And I'm like, "What?" Like, not your place, mama, no. And she's just like, "Yeah, so I know that I've noticed you've been eating carbs like today. You ate about a third of your bun." And I was like, "Yeah, what are you getting at, mama?" She was like, "Well, I worry about your weight gain because I've noticed you've been getting a little pudgy again." And I was like, Thanks, mom. Thanks. Thank you so much." Sorry, something on my screen. It's like, "Thank you. Thank you for the commentary. I understand you're worried about me. Thank you." When I hang up the phone, and normally those comments, they don't get to me at all. Today, for some reason, it really fucked with my head. Like, I didn't show her that it fucked with my head. I was all like, cool as a cucumber to her. But then I'm like sitting in my car and I start to freak out. I'm like, "Oh my god, am I gaining my weight back?" I was like, I'm like really worried about getting unhealthy again. Like, there's this whole life I have now that I wouldn't be able to have with my weight before. And that's not even being like, oh, like, that isn't even glorifying like skinny bodies and like shaming fat bodies. That's just the truth of it. There's a different world out there for you if you have, if you're skinnier. And I'm not even like saying that I'm skinny. I'm just saying that like there's certain things I can do now that I can't do when I was really fat. And yeah, so I get home and I was wearing this, and it's a toasty like 75 degrees outside. I was afraid to take off my jacket because I was like, "Oh my god, like I have extra skin, blah blah blah," and I was getting all body bashy and it was terrible. And so I was gonna post a picture of my extra skin to try and empower myself and be like, "Ladies, tell me I'm still a good person." Like, that's really what was gonna happen. So I take off the scarf, took off the jacket, and you'll see what I'm wearing. I'm wearing like, here. I'm wearing like a very tight fitting shirt and tight pants. This is what I'm wearing. And I would be comfortable wearing this. This is a comfortable temperature. I was too hot sitting down right now in that. So anyway, this is what happened. This is why I'm making this video. I promise I'm going somewhere with this story. So I tried to take pictures of my extra skin. I was like grab my cell phone. I'm talking, yes I can do this. Okay. So I was holding my cell phone, like gonna take a mirror picture, putting my arm around like this. And then I like looked in the mirror and I was like, "Oh, my extra skin, it's so obvious, and I'm all bloated from eating and blah 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 blah, and then my extra skin muffin top and just like everything." So I'm like this. And then I see my tattoo. And I'm like, "Wait, guys, I see my tattoo." And it totally grounded me. It brought me back. And I was like, no more freaking out. I was like, I am beautiful, whatever size I am. And if I have tons of extra skin happening and whatever, and if I'm, could jump out a plane without having to use a parachute because I have so much extra skin, so be it. I'm still gorgeous. And I'm still a good person. And I'm still, my laptop just darkened. And I'm still just, yeah. I'm still me. And it was a really powerful moment to have because I've never been able to snap myself out without having like a friend or something just like be like, Megan, you're fine, you know? Or just sitting and writing for a long time. So that was a really powerful moment for me, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And I wanted to know if you guys had anything that sort of brings you back down when you're freaking out and your brain's all over the place and you're like, I'm a terrible person, I have so much extra skin, I'm ugly. And, yeah. If you don't have something like that, I really recommend you get one of those things. It can either be like a ring or something that you keep on. I was trying to take it off, but my fingers all swollen from having salt at lunch. Um, you know, if you, I'm just saying get something like that, like a ring, or if you have a tattoo or something, or even get a tattoo. Why the fuck not? We're young. Get a tattoo that just reminds you, hey, I'm perfect and beautiful the way I am, and fuck the haters, including the hater inside myself. Like, you know, I don't know. I was just wondering if you guys have anything like that, or if you know, are planning to get something like that. You know, yeah. I don't know. I had more questions in my mind to ask you guys, and it sounded way more eloquent in my brain, but that's how life works. Anyway. Also, I'm totally happy for Lena, and I just need to say that because I'm super happy for her. I'm so like, I am like fangirling over this wedding already. I can see like all this like cutesy do-it-yourself stuff, and like, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, and I was even like telling my mom and my grandma, and they're like, "That's cool, Megan. Don't care. No one care." And I'm just like, "I care. It's so exciting." And yeah. Okay, I've been a crazy lady enough now. I love you ladies so much, and I cannot wait to be working in Walt Disney World and seeing all your beautiful, smiley, shiny faces, and I don't even know. I'm just, lots of good things are happening today, and I'm happy about it, and okay, I'm being crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hello, lovely.